So we have an F minor. So I'd rather call it a 3-note Phrygian, noting that the Phrygian is sky blue. So I'd rather call it a 3rd shade of sky blue chord from a color standpoint. You could call it a Phrygian F2 chord, but the F is redundant. If you know the collection of notes, I'd rather just call it a Phrygian 2-modal whole step chord, or if it's the tonic, a capital Phrygian 2-modal whole step chord. Remembering, I'd rather name the collection of notes as from the perspective of the major. It's in the C major collection of notes, but the tonic is going to be indicated by the Phrygian if I capitalize it here, or you could just say that we're in the F Phrygian chord, but it's a little bit harder. So I could say that's going to be a 3-5-7 modal range chord, which is going to be a sky blue, magenta, yellow modal range chord. So then the next one is an F minor 7. I'd rather call it a 4-note Phrygian, 4-note Phrygian chord, or a 4th shade of sky blue chord, or a Phrygian F3 chord, but the F is redundant, so I'd rather call it an F3 modal whole step chord. Total half step, 7 scale degree, which would give us the 2 Nashville number system, which is the Dorian, which would be sky blue, spring green chord. Next is an F minor extension, flat 9, because that's where the difference is. It's going to mess up all the rest of them. And I'd rather call it a 5-note Phrygian chord, or a 5th shade of spring green, 5th shade of sky blue chord, or a Phrygian F. So then the next one is going to be an F minor 11, flat 9. So that flat 9 is going to follow through, make an extension, messing up the rest of them, which I'd rather call a 6-note Phrygian chord, or the 6th shade of sky blue chord, a Phrygian F. And you have the F minor flat 13, flat 9 chord, 2 extensions. I'd rather just call it a 7-note Phrygian chord, or a 7th shade of sky blue chord, which would be a Phrygian F 6 modal whole step chord. F's redundant. Phrygian 6 modal whole steps. 6 times 2 is 12 modal whole steps. 13th scale degree. Nashville number system. 1 node Ionian range. Sky blue, yellow, green range. Let's look at the distances. Trying to focus on just the differences here. So we have the same intervals for the what do we call this, flame color, and then the same interval for the minor 3rd, which is lime.